What's up, guys? Airsoft Warrior 13 Mike here today. Question of the day time. Question today is going to be about BBs. The question was, what BBs should I be putting through my AAG? What BBs are the best? Tons of questions on this. Really, when it comes down to it, BBs are a matter of preference. Now, the one thing you want to always avoid doing is never, ever cycle 0.12 gram BBs through your gun. It will not work, trust me. What's actually going to happen is the BB is actually going to break up inside of the gun, and the parts of the BBs are going to get into your gears and your gearbox in general, and it's going to destroy your gears, or even worse, it's going to destroy your gearbox. So unless you're looking at replacing the gears, if you're lucky, you're going to only replace the gears. A lot of the time, you end up having to replace a whole gearbox because it ruins a lot of this stuff. Unless you're looking to destroy your AG, I do not recommend putting 0.12 gram BBs in. I know they're a lot cheaper. An instance where it would be appropriate to use a 0.12 gram BB, a spring pistol, or like Thunder Bees, something like that, putting 0.12 gram BBs in Thunder Bees. Either one of those would be alright, but for the most part, you never put 0.12 gram BBs in any gun, especially AEGs. That's just asking for trouble. But if you're not looking at spending a lot on BBs, or you don't want to wait for a website to ship it to you, there are a couple brands at Walmart that I know of that are actually okay. I'm not saying that they're excellent. I personally don't use them, and I know that there are BBs out there that are better than these, but if you're not looking on spending a lot, these are safe options where you can definitely get away with using these. The first brand is Crosman. These are the 0.2 gram. It comes 5,000 in a jar, and I believe it costs around 13 or 14 bucks. Walmart, all right? Walmart. Your second option from Walmart is, believe it or not, Black Ops. They're biodegradable BBs. It's $20 for 10,000. And we don't have to worry about them staying in your yard forever because they're biodegradable. So that's another option. Again, I'm not saying these are good BBs by any means, because I never field either one. The only reason I even have the Crosman ones is because I was shooting into a trash can earlier. I didn't want to go through an actual bag or bottle of the good BBs, so I just bought some crap BBs from Walmart and cycled those to the gun. But if you want to actually get a good BB brand, and you're okay with maybe waiting for them to ship to you, or having to drive maybe 20 minutes to pick them up from an airsoft shop, the first brand I use, and I use this only in indoor airsoft, Matrix. You can pick them up off of Airsoft E-Bike. There's 5,000 in a bag. These are the 0.2 gram BBs. Really good. I believe they're like $16, $17 for 5,000 maybe. I'm not sure because I just stocked up on them. I don't really remember the cost per bag. That's a good brand. And as far as outdoor goes, I use Vulcan Tactical 0.25 gram BBs. Now, a lot of people ask me what the difference is between the weights. Now, the weight indoors doesn't really matter. If you're indoors, generally speaking, in my opinion, you shouldn't ever use anything heavier than a 0.2 gram BB unless you're using it to tweak the FPS. For example, if your indoor arena regulates at 400 FPS and your gun is shooting 0.2 gram BBs at 420 FPS, then it would make sense to put 0.25 gram in to make it shoot more like 380 FPS. But besides that, generally speaking, in my opinion, from my experiences, you should pretty much always be using 0.2 gram BBs indoors. Now, when you get in outdoors, it's a totally different ball game. Now, it is true that the lighter the BB, the faster it's going to go, obviously. But also, when you're outdoors, the lighter the BB, the less control you have, because you're going to have the wind acting on it. And so if you're playing outdoors, I definitely recommend switching to a 0.25 gram BB or something heavier, just because it will affect your range a little bit. But you can always adjust your hop up to compensate for that. But it's just going to be generally more accurate, even though it's going to not shoot quite as far as a 0.2 gram, unless for some reason you're playing on a field outdoors where there is no wind at all. You might be able to use a 0.2 gram BB, but generally speaking, outdoors, you want to stick to a 0.25. And I definitely recommend Vulcan Tactical. I believe this was $14 a bottle. I get them from our airsoft shop, a local airsoft shops / arena. So they might not be the same cost online. I'm not really sure. But again, that's the question on BBs. Now, the question of the day segment, in case you aren't aware, just drop a question below in the comments. If I get questions daily, I'll make an effort to answer each question. I'll pick one out that I like, answer it. Like, share, comment, subscribe as always. Thank you for watching.